Isn't Rob Ford the best and worst about St. Patrick's Day personified? So, um, when you say or ask whether Rob Ford is the best and worst of St. Patrick's Day personified, you are operating on the assumption that there is any like good of St. Patrick's Day. Like, where's this good? I am, first of all, number one, I ain't about to be out here like drinking the whites. It's just not going down, right? I got no problem with the Irish folks. And, I got enough white friends to last a lifetime. That's right. I have plenty of white friends. Like all of that, right? But I ain't just about to be going out here reveling in the white. I don't go out for Cinco de Mayo like phonily reveling in the Mexicans, right? That just looks like minstrel stuff. Like I ain't about it. But St. Patrick's Day, I'm not going out to revel in white. I'm definitely not going out to revel in white when people doing all that damn drink. It's just not happening. Because man, you know the encounter I'm trying to avoid. You know the exact encounter I'm trying to avoid. And if you don't know the encounter that I'm trying to avoid, it's because you're a white dude who probably has done this yourself and you don't get it. And the encounter I'm trying to avoid is a sloppy drunk guy running up to my black ass talking about, you know what? Put his arm around you. You're black and I'm white, right? And it's like, oh no. And then becomes some like offhanded theory on race relations that's always a half step away from being offensive. Like I told you about the time I went out one time and my boss told me that he had gone to the King Center because for my job, we had gone to the King Center. And then he started going on about it. And he was like, I used to say things like, I can't figure out why we need a Martin Luther King holiday. And I was just like, whoa, I'm unaware that people thought like this. And I did a little better, not knowing. Like I don't want to talk about these things, right? So St. Patrick's Day, like a whole lot of real drunk white people. I mean, that's a lot of touching, at least in my general experience. A lot of strangers wanting to touch you, and there's just no telling what's going to happen next. Like I'm just not about this. So like, if you could tell me the good of St. Patrick's Day, keep it in mind I don't drink. Like the good is like getting sloppy. Oh man, I mean, I guess if that's the good, that's Rob Ford. But I don't think they have St. Patrick's Day. Who's the patron saint of crack? Anybody know? Anyway, I just see Rob Ford, and I see all like the sweaty worst of St. Patrick's Day. And let me tell you this too: if Rob Ford is really out here smoking rocks, you can smell those rocks. When they sweat. Some of us know this. Some of y'all don't. But if he really smoking rocks, you can smell that rock coming out his pores. And somebody's asking, what does it smell like? Oh, I accidentally deleted. Somebody asks, what does it smell like? Smell like you've been smoking rocks. Like I can't tell you what it is. I remember the first time I was around it, I was like, man, why does that dude stink? They're like, yeah, he's sweating out all that crack. You can smell it, right? So if Rob Ford is out and it's St. Patrick's Day and he's still smoking crack, he's just going to be the worst of St. Patrick's Day. Because I can't imagine, like, the only thing I can imagine that's really going to make St. Patrick's Day worse is the smell of cracky sweat. That's all I got. Cracky sweat. And if cracky sweat is good to you, I guess me and you was just raised different.